Well. We have made it to the divisional round. 8 teams are left. 4 will move on. 4 will violate the first rule this time of year. And folks, for this week's game, we've got a good one. Last week, we took you to the NFC for the wild card, so it's only fitting that we go to the AFC for this week. And sure enough, there happens to be a divisional matchup that we can exploit. Yeah, these 2 teams are from the AFC West, which means this is going to get really, really good. In fact, the AFC West has 3 teams in this round here, so in the AFC. So something tells me it's going to be a all-West affair here. And folks, we got a good one. Because on one side is a team that I know we've been seeing a lot of, but they're at it again. And on the other side is a team that, well, we haven't actually seen. So they're making their season debut, but we'll see if their performance is worth what they did this season or if it was just full of hot air. Buckle up for, well, what is going to be essentially round 3 between these 2 teams, as the LA Chargers are back once again for the 3rd time in 5 weeks. Just how it worked out. Don't blame me. Go up against the Denver Broncos, making their debut for the season. Good time to make it. It's an all AFC West affair in the divisional round. And then another exciting episode of Strat-O-Matic football. Oh man. If I'm out of breath now, I'm going to need to get my endurance up because you know it's going to get more ridiculous. Yeah. Howdy folks, Morgoth the Barbarian here. Welcome to the divisional round of our Strat-O-Matic football playthrough, where the LA Chargers and Denver Broncos are set to do battle and are looking for a trip to the AFC title game. Whoo boy, huge stakes indeed. And once you know it, we found ourselves watching divisional rivals nonetheless. Both these teams, as I mentioned in the intro, are from the AFC West here. And yes, this is their 3rd meeting of the year. And as I'm looking at how trying to recap, both teams, sure enough, split their first 2 games. The Chargers won the first back in week 2, 38-33. Denver won the second one, 27-20 back in week 12. Both, of course, were off camera. So now we get to see them for real. And speaking of seeing, I know we have seen it. This is now the 3rd time in 5 weeks we've seen the Chargers, but that was against the Chiefs, who could be their next opponent in the AFC title game if it works out. Of course, this time the Chiefs would have Mahomes, but you know what? So be it. So for the Chargers, just to recap, they finished with an 11-6 record. It was good enough for the 6th seed in the AFC, and they managed to upset Buffalo 20-17 in the wild card. So they've got some good momentum coming their way. And on the other side is the Denver Broncos. We have not seen them at all this season, but they've quietly been putting up a nice 12-5 campaign, good enough for the 5 seed in the AFC. Kansas City kind of beat them both, as you expect, but you know what? It is what it is. But nice little 12-5 record. They absolutely steamrolled Baltimore in their wild card game, 31-14. So we'll see if Denver can keep that momentum going, as this will be the first time that we've seen them. And Denver gets to host this playoff game, being the lower seed. Funny how that works out, but alas, here we are. Anyways, winner of this game faces the winner of Indianapolis, Kansas City. Obviously, if the Chiefs win, they'll host. If the Colts win, then the winner of this game will host, as the Colts are the 7th seed. Something tells me they might be making a trip out the Arrowhead next week. And it's funny, and I say that because next week's game will be the AFC title game. We'll do the NFC title game the week after, and then the week after that is the Super Bowl. So, I'll address how those divisional games went, as well as the updated bracket at the end of the episode. But in the meantime, I'm going to get this bad boy set up over here, and we're going to play some good old football. Denver, LA, let's get to it. Yeah. Okay, ready to start here. Chargers will be in the away red. Broncos will be in the home green, which means LA gets to call this opening kickoff. Odds. That's a reroll. Nice try. It's going to be one of those games. Oh, there's odds. So they're telling Denver to start the ball, so they'll get it to start the second half. The Chargers, that is. Okay. Broncos, Chargers for the right to go to the AFC title game. Let's go. Oh, that's not going to help me at all. You're writing the wrong side. 8 in the yards in the back of the end zone. Number 1 back. Penalty to boot. Oh, this is going to be fun. It's going to be one of those games. And it's a... Really? That's it? 11 yards? You gotta be kidding me. Oh, this is gonna be fun. And on top of... Well, the Chargers suffered a penalty, too. Oh, number 2. Let's see. Offsides? Really? Really? Okay, we're gonna ignore that. That's not funny. But yeah, Denver only gets to the 3-yard line of all places. Okay, that is about the worst starting position I could think of. Oh boy, that's going to be fun. Alright, well here's Denver's starting lineup. Only one injury to one of their linebackers to report here, so there's that. Alright, with that being said, Broncos country, let's ride with Russell Wilson. What the heck? I thought we weren't doing that! My apologies, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to have to fire whoever told me to say that. Courtland Sutton is the split. Latavius Murray is the halfback. Really? Latavius Murray still in this version? You can tell I haven't played with Denver at all. We've got Greg Dulcich as the tight end. Oh, he has to be the blocking back. He'll be the starting tight end. Eric Saubert is the blocking back. Okay, I guess we have to flip him for right now. Jerry Jeudy is the flanker. Oh, this is going to be fun. All right, 1st and 10 for the Broncos at their own 3 of all things. Oh, this ought to be fun. All right, let's see what Latavius Murray can do. He can lose 2 yards. That's what he can do. Oh, great. Don't tell me we're going to start with a safety here. 2nd and 12. It very well could happen. Oh, boy. 8 on an off tackle. And nope. Murray gains a yard. Okay, so he gets 1 back. That is not what I had in mind. 3rd and 11. I have no choice but to risk it. Oh, this is going to be fun. 3rd and 11. From the 2. 6 on a short. Incomplete is Wilson's first pass. Was not a sack, thankfully. He was looking for Courtland Sutton. But, yeah, thankfully, no safety, so no points for the Chargers. But let's see what this punt does. All right, 4th and 11. No, I forgot to do this. I forget to do that way too often. Oh, a 42-yard punt. Oh, man, the Chargers are already going to have it in Broncos territory, in Broncos country. I did it again. Sorry. Dang it. Stop doing that to me. I don't think this is a fumble, but nonetheless, from the number 1 back. No, it's going to be a fair catch. 11 would have been the bad one. Okay. Okay, enough of you. So look at where the Chargers have it. Oh my goodness. That bad kickoff return actually puts the Chargers literally in Broncos territory. Yeah, see? There we go. I said it correctly now. What is wrong with me? Anyways, here's the Chargers starting lineup. They too have a couple of injuries, but it's on the defensive side. No Joey Bosa, no Derwin James, but you know what? It's fine. But for our starting lineup here, it won't affect us at all. Justin Herbert is the quarterback. Mike Williams is the split. We're going to have Josh Palmer as our third wideout. Austin Eckler is the running back. Gerald Everett is the tight end. Keenan Allen is the flanker. Okay, 1st and 10 here. They're going to start by testing that pass defense of the Broncos here. 11 on a flat. And we start with an interception roll, but it's a 2 or a 12. Oh, this is wonderful. There's also a penalty. Ooh, whoever was covering Keenan Allen, drops the interception. And it's incomplete. Oh, no. Oh, okay. They tried the other cornerback, Damari Mathis. Okay. Wait a minute. Oh, he's injured. He's the injured one. Okay, so their backup left cornerback is who they test. He ends up dropping an interception. It's incomplete to Keenan Allen. Okay, well, that stinks. All right, 2nd down and 10 here. There we go. Had to make a few adjustments. Another penalty. It's a short gain for Eckler, assuming it holds. Does he have this 16-yard gain? He does. There we go. Eckler for 16 in the 1st down. He gets to 18. Okay. Austin Eckler gets 16 yards in his first carry, and it's 1st and 10 again. 7. Another penalty. What is going on here? Just a gain of a yard, meanwhile. And that's it. Okay, so... okay, I see what I did there. Don't worry, I know what worry was. It's going to be 2nd and 9. Just a gain of a yard. Okay. 2nd down and 9. Broncos stay in their run defense, surprisingly, so they miss this. 10 on a flat. Gerald Everett is the receiver, and he only gets 3. Okay. So Everett for 3 yards. All right. 3rd and 6. We'll try Allen again. Now we're going in the pass defense here. 3rd and 6. 7 on a flat. Oh, just 5 yards for Keenan Allen. He's a yard short. That brings up a 4th and 1. I'm going to go for it because why the heck not? 4th and 1, we're doing this. Broncos will stay in the pass, surprisingly, and it's 4th and 1. All right, let's do it. You know what? Nah, Palmer. All right, 4th and 1. 4 on a flat. Okay, good news, bad news. Good news, 1st down Chargers. They get it to Josh Palmer for 5 as they convert on the 4th and 1. Nice call, Chargers. You did well. That's the good news, though. The bad news is someone on this, one of these cards is getting lost. Oh, really? That's what I get for saying Broncos country too many times. Oh, I knew that would come back to haunt me. All right, we're back. My bad. Speaking of my bad, we're about to take someone on the... Ooh, out for a while. Never mind. It's the left guard for, well, at this point, the rest of the season. He's out for 3 games, but he's pretty much done for the rest of the year since we only got 2 more after this. So The left guard for the Chargers here is Matt Feller. Oof. And he fell all right. Not a good injury, so... Okay, let's not have real art imitate real life here. 1st and 10. New set of downs. Camera is working, allegedly. And Austin Eckler is running for 3 yards. If it holds. Oh, my God. Really? Never mind. The Broncos were offside, so the penalty actually does something. Okay, 1st and 5. What the heck? 9 on a flat, wasn't seen, so it's Allen guessed wrong. And he's going to have a touchdown because of it. Play action pass to Keenan Allen works, and it goes for 9 yards and the first score of the game. And the Broncos Chargers do, in fact, take advantage of the good field position. Dicker is automatic, so unless I roll an X, this extra point is good, and sure enough it is. The one time I don't. About time, so there you go. Chargers take the opening lead. It turns out that bad kickoff return ended up haunting the Broncos after all. Gave the Chargers about as good as field position as you could ask, and sure enough, it gets capped off of a 9-yard TD pass from Herbert to Keenan Allen. And it's 7-0 Chargers right out of the gate. Oh, that worked a little bit too well on their behalf, so there you go. All right, Chargers scored, Broncos did nothing, and now we're getting to the point where... Roll the next highlight, please, whatever it is. And also, don't cut the camera on me again. There, I promise not to say Broncos country or let's ride for the rest of the video. So with that being said, let's ride. You know what? Never mind. All right, it's a 4th and 9. What else is new? Okay. Do we trust Brandon McManus or not? I know what you're thinking after seeing that wild card game. Absolutely not. And I would 100% agree. You know what? But we're going to do it anyways. I mean, in this game, it says he has a 2 through 7, 11, or 12 at this range. So I'm going to trust that it works. So here we go. Can Brandon McManus kick a 52-yard field goal in this scenario? Well, we're about to find out. Kick is up. And unlike in Chicago, this one is good. Okay, so apparently art is not imitating real life. My apologies to any Packers fans watching. Apparently, we can't get some realism in here, but nonetheless, Brandon McManus does connect on a 52-yard field goal for the Broncos, and it's 7-3. And that drive kind of stalled out on him, but you know what? It is what it is. So we'll take a 52-yard field goal, and I guess we can trust him in this game. Again, apologies to Packers fans who suddenly just threw something at their monitor because it's like, really? He can get field goals in this game, but not for us when we need them. Okay, cool. Sorry, guys. At least your team made it to the playoffs, unlike a certain someone's. Mine. Oh, and now I'm going to pay for it by the camera fail. All right. Let's just move on. All right. We have ended the first quarter here. It's still 7-3 in favor of the Chargers, but they are driving as it stands. They're at the Bronco 33 after starting all the way back here of all things. So this has been an excellent drive for them. Meanwhile, 2nd and 4 is where it stands. So that's where we're going to pick it up. 2nd and 4. Actually, yeah, Broncos will play the pass. Oh. 6 on a flat means it is incomplete. We're looking for Mike Williams again. 3rd and 4, and this is going to get missed. Eight on an off-tackle run that gets missed, and because of that, Kelly gets just enough for the first down. Joshua Kelly, that is. Don't worry, Eckler's not hurt. They're just putting in the backup halfback. All right, 1st and 10. Give him a few carries. Why not? 8 on a line buck. And it's no gain if it holds. No, it won't. Oh, why did we do that, Denver? Personal foul against Denver. 15-yard penalty and an automatic first down. So now we're in the red zone. Oh, that's wonderful. That is just wonderful. All right. Darnold Parham will check in, and it's 1st and 10 from the 14. Let's see. 11 on a flat, guessed incorrectly. Oh, good thing. So this interception roll is a 2 or a 12. No, incomplete. We're looking for Kelly on that one. All right. 2nd down and 10. 7 on a line buck. Just a yard for Kelly. So now we're at a 3rd and 9 all of a sudden. 3rd and 9. 8 on a short. Nope. Incomplete. Intended for Keenan Allen, and Herbert found nothing. Oh, that stinks. All right, I guess the kicker is gonna have to kick a field goal of 30 yards. Okay, this shouldn't be too bad. Yeah, unless it's an 11 or 12, we're good. Kick is up, and it is indeed good. All right, easy 30-yard field goal for Cameron Dicker, and we're back to a touchdown lead. 10-3. That drive sold out there. I think we just overfought that one a little bit, going to 2 tight ends. We had them, and then all of a sudden it's like, yeah, let's put in 2 tight ends and see if it works. Nope. Offense got a little bit too predictable. Oh, well. Anyways, the Chargers still walk away with a field goal, so it's 10-3. So still plenty of time, obviously, but man, that stunk. All right, whatever. Hey, they got points, so we can't complain. And I think we started all the way from the 6 or 7. Not bad, Chargers, not bad. All right, 1st and 10. Saubert is going to check back into the game. But it's going to Judy, as the Chargers guessed this wrong. 1st and 10. 9 on a flat. To Judy guessed wrong. Oh, and it's a long gain! Oh, boy! What is the penalty? Nothing! It's a touchdown! Jerry Jeudy catches it and just breaks one. And he somehow dives towards the pylon and gets a score from 48. Oh, man. Jerry Jeudy catching that screen pass and just going the distance. Nice. Brandon McManus for the extra point to tie it. And then there you go. It's good. Woo, boy. Oh, that Jerry Jeudy. He may have been not the guy, but he sure as heck was on that play. And the Broncos tie it on a 48-yard TD pass from Russell Wilson to Jerry Jeudy. And, we are all done, knotted up at 10 all of a sudden as the Chargers secondary just fell asleep. Wow, not bad, Chargers, Broncos. Not bad at all. That's how you do it. And on a flat pass, nonetheless. Very rare we roll a long gain off of that, but it happened. I'll take it. And I rolled for just enough, too, which is kind of the funny part. So there we go. Tied at 10 with 10 minutes left in the second quarter. Oh, look at that. Even got the correct amount of minutes. Awesome. Okay. Good job all around. All right. Let's see what happens after that. Okay, it didn't take the Chargers very long to respond. Nice, impressive drive they've got going, but we're at a 2nd and 9. Don't blow it like you did the last time, Chargers. My goodness. 2nd and 9. That's a 6 on a flat, right? Well, bummer. Incomplete. Was looking for Gerald Everett. Herbert was. And we're off to a 3rd and 9 now because of it. Okay. 3rd and 9. That is a 7 on a short, and it's going to be incomplete. I was looking for Josh Palmer there. All right, well, I guess that the Broncos defense just held, and Dicker the kicker is going to have to do it again. This time from 37. Kick is up. And it's just barely good, but it is. 11 or 12 would have been nothing, but he just barely got it, and that's still what counts in our book. So Cameron Dicker gets his 2nd field goal of the game, and the Chargers go up by 3 again, 13-10 with 6 minutes remaining. Once again, a nice impressive drive from the start from the Chargers, and once again, it stalls out. And unfortunately, Denver's defense holds them to just a field goal, so at least they're doing work. Denver's got a pretty good defense in this game, so not surprised by that at all. So we got 6 minutes remaining. Denver gets the ball. They also get the ball to start the second half, just as a reminder, so there is that. Wait, no, the Chargers get the ball to start the second half. My apologies, so we'll keep that in mind. But, yeah, we'll see what happens next. We have reached a 2-minute warning here as Denver just converted a 3rd down. They have it 1st and 10 at LA's 30, and everybody's got their timeout, so don't have to do too much here. All right, 1st and 10 from the 30. And they're going to miss this run to start us off. Denver's been running pretty effectively in this drive, but apparently LA forgot about that, which is why Latavius Murray is getting 7 yards. Speed up this up a little bit. Okay, 2nd and 3. Nine on a flat to the receiver to Kendall Hinton. And he's going to get 12 in the 1st down, so we have it 1st and 10 at the 11. Hinton goes out of bounds to stop the clock. That's his 1st catch of the game. Okay. Hitting for 12. We got Eric Saubert returning. So 2 tight ends here, and it's going to be 1st and 10. I'm going to stay with it because it's a different player. 1st and 10 from the 11 here. 5 on a flat. Dolchich has 8 as he goes out of bounds at the 3. Okay, Denver is now threatening here. 2nd and 3. This gets missed completely as Denver thinks run, not so fast. 2nd and 2. Denver doesn't have to score, but they keep this drive going, but, you know, they're trying for the touchdown here. And did they get it? Wrong one. Okay, 2 through 8 or 12. They are almost there. And they get it. 1st down. Judy does not score, but he goes out of bounds right at the 1. And that'll move to chains. So Judy's right on the doorstep. Well, the Broncos are right on the doorstep, but it's 1st and goal right at the 1. Okay, let's see what Latavius Murray can do here. 1st and goal at the 1. 7 on a line buck. And he will score! Touchdown! Latavius Murray finishes that drive off with an easy 1-yard TD. Very nice. Brandon McManus makes the extra point. And Denver is going to take the lead here. A very nice drive culminates in a 1-yard TD run from Latavius Murray, and it's 17-13 Broncos. Not bad, Denver. Not bad at all. Nice little drive to keep us moving, and they finish it off with a touchdown. That's how you do it. All right, LA with a chance to double dip, surprisingly. As they get the ball, they have 1:15, all their timeouts. They get it to start the second half, too, so we may be seeing them score twice or not. Well, let's find out. They're going to start it at the 4, and the number 1 back will return it. That's a reroll. Nice try. Okay, what does it say in the 6? If it goes in the crack there, I always re-roll it. 16 yards? Really? 16? Ugh. All right, so you're going to have to travel 80 yards for a touchdown. That's wonderful. With 1:07. Okay. Okay. I mean, it's doable, but that's not how I would have planned it. All right, give me 3 wideouts and Austin Eckler. That's what we're looking for here. Eckler, Palmer, Williams. Let's do this. All right, 1st and 10. Because I still have all my timeouts left, sure. Yeah, we're playing the pass here, obviously. No, whoa. Let's not do that. All right, 1st and 10 with 1:07 remaining. Oh, I should say minute. Yeah, 1:07 remaining. Okay. 7 on a short to start us off, and it's incomplete. I already know it is. Yeah. Short to Allen, that's incomplete. Oof. All right, 2nd down and 10. Oof. Well, that sucks. Oop. Now I'm not changing it. Okay, there we go. 1 minute remaining. 2nd and 10. 9 on a flat. To the receiver to Josh Palmer. There is a penalty. Maybe. Palmer has 9 unless... No, he has 9, but he's out of bounds at the 29. Okay. Not bad. Third and 1. Can we pick this up? 11 on a flat. Oh, good thing. No, we cannot. And even worse, it's a 5-yard loss. Ouch! They tried a wide receiver screen to Keenan Allen, and it got blown up. Ouch! Denver did take a timeout to stop the clock, by the way, so that's their first. Not surprised by that. But, man, we could have done without that. The alternative would have been an interception roll, by the way, so ouch. All right, so I guess we're punting on 4th and 6. 45-yard punt. Returns for a gain of... It says right here. Oh, just 2. Chargers must have some really good special teams, by the way. All right. Denver has 2 timeouts and 37 seconds to do something. And you know, I'm going to try it, obviously. Whoa! Speaking of trying, don't try to knock your table over there, buddy. Okay, the camera's actually holding, too. Speaking of technical difficulties. Huh. All right. There we go. 3 wideouts, Russ Wilson, blah, 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 et cetera, et cetera. All right, 1st and 10 from the 33. Okay. All right, 1st and 10 from their own 33. 4 on a flat to start us off, and we're doing an interception roll, but 2 for 12. Ooh, that was close, but not quite. Incomplete to Courtland Sutton, by the way. 2nd down, that's going to make time even worse. Okay. 3 on a short. Nope. Incomplete. And we were looking for Jerry Jeudy. All right. 3rd down here. 3rd and 10. That's not the roll I was hoping for. It's a gain of 4. Chargers are actually going to take a timeout. That's their first. It's Jeudy only gets 4. Cannot work its magic yet again. 4th and 6. I guess we're punting it. Oof. 42-yard punt. Returned for a gain of... nothing, unless... Oh, number 2. Boo. It is a holding penalty. The Chargers will actually elect to decline it just because of how the clock is situated. So they'll decline it. They don't care. All right, we got 8 seconds remaining. Oh, that's nice. All right. I'm going to leave the down and distance off. It doesn't matter at this point. What matters is the Chargers have 79 yards to do something, so we'll probably just throw up a long pass to somebody and call it a day. Can take a timeout if need be, so I want all the receivers in here, so DeAndre Carter's coming in too. All right. Let's just throw a long pass to someone and see if it works out for us. All right. 1st and 10. Got 8 seconds remaining. 10 on a long. That's not working out. It's an interception roll. 2 through 5, 11, or 12. And it's intercepted. Oh, you Chargers, don't do that. Bruh. Returned for a gain of... It's not a touchdown. Oh my God, this is just hilarious. It goes 22 yards, and it's a fumble! And the Chargers get it back! Evens. They've got a shot. Are you serious? What are we playing? Hot potato here? Denver, they get it 19 yards. And that's another fumble. By the way, the half is over, just so we're clear. Denver gets it back. Evens. Wait. Never mind. There's no return. And that's how the half ends. What the hell did we just witness? Okay, so let's start with what happened here. Herbert was looking for Keenan Allen and threw an interception. That was picked off by not Surtain. He was guarding the other receiver. That is, you're injured. So, Kawan Williams picked that one off. So he picks it off. And then someone on the Chargers forced a fumble. And then, I don't know, and then they got it, tried to run with it, and then someone on the Broncos forced a fumble, and then they plopped on it to end the half. I don't know who got it, though. That's where it gets a little bit weird. And then we'll say Kawan Williams somehow reforced that fumble and got it. And just said, you know what? Screw it. We're done. So, long story short, Kawan Williams just forced not 1 but 2 turnovers on one play, then fumbled it himself, and yeah, that's how the half ends. What the hell just happened? I have so many questions about what the hell I just did there, but the long story short is that is the end of the half. Nobody scored. Nobody died. I think may have just lost some brain cells in that exchange. But nonetheless, yeah, that just happened. 17-13 in favor of the Broncos. That much we do know. So let's just go over the first half stats. That was just insanity at its finest. Well, so Justin Herbert now threw an interception. Other than that, he's 13-23 for 98 yards and a TD. Eckler and Kelly have actually ran pretty good, duly noted. Keenan Allen caught the TD, 5 for 31 in the TD. Very nice. Dicker's done some work. And I just put it down as offensive. You know what? Hang on a minute. We got to do this the correct way. So hold on. Where's the offensive card here? I don't really do this, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we'll start with linemen. So Trey Pipkins forces a fumble. We're going to say he's the one that got it. And 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll say DeAndre Carter was the one that picked it up and then tried to run with it and then fumbled it himself. Okay, that's wonderful. Oh, man. So, yeah, that looks a little bit awkward, seeing offensive players in the defensive section, but that's how it ended up. So, there you go. But, that's how that went. And then, of course, I mentioned, speaking of which, the backup left corner forces a fumble and picks a ball off. So, congratulations. You forced 2 turnovers somehow and committed 1 yourself. That makes a whole lot of sense. Russ Wilson going 11 for 18, 143 in a touchdown. That's pretty good. That does make sense. Latavius Murray has the other TD, rushing TD, 12 for 45. Jerry Jeudy had that one long 48-yard TD catch. He's 5 for 77. Otherwise, there hasn't really been much doing, but you know what? This has been a crazy game nonetheless. So I think that first half, that last play of the first half was trying to tell us something, and that is that this game has just gone completely off the rails. Good. We're going to have one of those games. Love it. I mean, maybe not for me, but who cares? Anyways, it is 17-13. I'm getting the Chargers set up because they get the ball to start the second half, as I alluded to earlier. So give everybody their timeouts. And hopefully the next highlight is definitely not going to be as wacky as that. So sorry to disappoint you, but yeah, it won't be that wacky. But we'll try. Anyways, let the second half begin. 17-13 Denver. Winner moves on to the AFC title game. All right, Chargers are, in fact, moving on their first drive of the game. Would you look at that? All right, 1st and 10 here. Yeah, Broncos are coming off a PI penalty, and they're going to catch this run. And Eckler's only going to get 1. Oh, that sucks. Second down, this surprisingly gets missed. 3 on an end run. Uh-oh. Huh. Somehow Eckler only gets nothing. Usually when you roll free, it's usually a good sign, but nope, not in this case. Eckler just doesn't get anything. All right, 3rd and 9. That wasn't supposed to happen. All right. 8 on a short. And, yeah, Herbert's going to have to take off and run it himself, and he'll get Rolo. Ooh, if only that I didn't need to re-roll that. Instead, he's going to get a gain of I think that's enough, is it not? No, he's a yard shy. Oh, he gets 8. He is 1 yard short of a first down. Oh. So we now have a 4th and 1. And they're going to go for it. 4th and 1. We're bringing in the blocking back here. All right, 4th and 1. What do I do here? Let's see. I'm going to call an up-the-middle run that Denver sees. Oof. All right, 4th and 1. 8 on a linebacker that's seen, and because of that, turnover on downs. Eckler loses a yard, and that's going to stop this drive cold on a 4th and 1. Oh, that sucks. That really, really sucks. Denver saw those 2 tight ends and immediately guessed correctly, and good thing they did, because had they not, that would have been a first down. Instead, their offense gets the ball back at their own 6, granted, but the alternative could have been a lot worse. All right. Good job, Denver defense. You did your job, and because of that, it's still 17-13 as they maintain the lead. We got close, LA, on that opening possession, but alas, they come away with 0 points. Dang it. Well, you know what? Brandon Staley tribute. That's what that was. True Brandon Staley tribute. If you know, you know. All right, let's carry on and pretend like that didn't just happen. Or did. Either way, one. All right, 1st and 10 as there's 2 tight ends. We're going running back here. 5 and a linebacker. Uh-oh. 2 through 6. Murray's going to fumble this. And he does as he loses a yard. It's a fumble. And the Chargers get it anyways. Are you kidding me? Evens. No, the Chargers don't get to return it, but they have it right back to where they started. No way. I think that was their plan all along, is just to let Murray fumble it on the very next play. Oh, I should have known that was what their evil plot was. Oh, man. Oh, forced to fumble this time. Let's see. Now we're looking at defense. Sebastian Joseph Day forces it. You're out with an injury, so we'll say Austin Johnson recovers it. Yeah, Johnson. That would have been where Joey Bosa gets that recovery, but he's out with an injury, so his backup gets it. And look at this. Yeah, all part of their plan, right? Let the Denver's running back intentionally fumble so that they could, get it themselves. Yeah, that was totally part of my plan. No, it wasn't. All right. We're bringing in Joshua Kelly, by the way. So it's 1st and goal at the 5 after that costly Murray fumble. Oh, man, that sucks. All right. 1st and goal at the 5, and somehow this gets missed. This run. We don't catch it this time. 8 on a linebacker, and Kelly, because of that, is going to get 3 instead of nothing. Oh. Okay, so Kelly with 3. 2nd down, and they're going to guess run. 11 on an off tackle, guessed correctly, but it doesn't matter because it's a touchdown! And this time, LA takes advantage of the mistake, and they do punch it in as Joshua Kelly finishes the drive off from 2 yards out. Dicker will add the extra point, and LA will reclaim the lead. Yeah, just exactly how they drew it up, right? Yeah, exactly. Have Denver's running back fumble the ball, and then you can take it in yourself for a TD to keep this drive going. Oh, that fumble turns into costly after all, and it's Joshua Kelly finishes it off with a 2-yard TD run. And LA reclaims the lead 20-17. So it's one of those games where just all hell breaks loose. Okay, this is going to be one of those games. Might as well be, right? I mean, divisional playoff game, why not? Still anyone's game technically, but we're going to have one of those games where it's just pure chaos. So you know what? Hey, I like it. Why not? So hold on to your butts. It's going to get crazier, I think. Okay, 4th and 4 is where we arrive. And do I want to go for it or kick the game-tying field goal here? I don't know. It's that Brandon McManus character again. Although he's pretty good in this version. So in the latest effort to make Packers fans enrage, I am going to have him kick a field goal. Again, apologies. All right. From 49, kick is up. And it's good, much to their dismay. Sorry. I wish he could have done that in your playoff game, but alas, apparently he only does it when he wants to. But nonetheless, he does tie the game on a 49-yard field goal, and it's 20 apiece as we're about a minute away from entering the 4th quarter. Denver unable to continue its drive, and they manage to stall out, but still kick a nice field goal. So that's basically where it's going to stand entering the 4th quarter here. We've got 1 minute remaining in this one, and it looks like it's still anyone's game. We're tied going into quarter number 4, so who knows which one of these teams will win. So that the this game is still well in the balance here. So let's find out as we've got 16 minutes left in this game. Oh boy, hold on to your butts. It's going to be one of those. All right, 2nd and 2. Oh, we're trying it. We're trying it, and Denver does not see it coming. 4 on a long. And for the first time today, we have a sack. Wasn't that wonderful? It's only 3 yards, but that's the first time we've had that happen as we enter quarter number 4. That is going to be high linebacker, so Baron Browning. Well, I think I meant the injure, but we'll say he's still here. So Baron Browning gets our first sack of the game. It's going to be 3rd and 5 on the other side, and it's, there you go. All right. Speaking of which, now we're up to 3rd and 5. Okay. Another interception roll, 2 or a 3. Oh, this is just wonderful. And there it is! Picked off, intercepted. Ah. And it's going for a 4-yard completion. I should have known it was only a matter of time before I ruled that. Oh, Justin Herbert with an extra costly interception. He was looking for Keenan Allen, and once again, the same guy who intercepted him before gets another one. It's hold on, I don't know how to pronounce his first name. K'Waun Williams, same guy who intercepted him earlier. You would have thought he'd learn not to throw at him. Well, I mean, the guy on the other side is Patrick Surtain, so I can understand that. But, yeah, apparently the don't throw at Surtain strategy is not working at all. And the Broncos will have it 1st and 10 at LA's 28. We will stay with this to see what happens here. Oh, that was just horrible. Herbert throwing his 2nd pick of the game. And you picked a very bad spot for it, too. It's 1st and 10, meanwhile, at the 28. All right. Excuse me, to 27. My apologies. I was off by a yard. Let's see. 10. Melvin Gordon has just a yard unless the Chargers commit a penalty, which, fun fact, they do. It's a personal foul. Oh, come on. So Gordon gets a yard and then half the distance to the goal for the personal foul penalty. Brilliant strategy. Let's see if it works for him. All right, 1st and 10 from the 13, just like that. Oof. Oh, this is going to get missed. They're doing this again. 7 on and a flat. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. This might be a touchdown. It's not going to be. Eric Saubert's going to be a yard short. Never mind. He will not be a yard short. An illegal procedure penalty gets called. 5-yard penalty. Repeat the play. So 1st and 15. Ugh. Hate to see that. All right. 1st and 15. After that penalty wipes out that what would have been a 12-yard gain. 7 on a line buck. Well, Gordon gets those 5 yards back, plus 1 more, so it'll be 2nd and 9 here. And sure enough, 2nd and 9. Oh, this gets missed. LA was thinking pass, not so fast. 5 and an off-tackle run guessed wrong. Uh-oh, this is a fumble roll, isn't it? Yep. Uh-oh. 2 through 6, or 11 or 12. Otherwise, it's a 1-yard loss. And it's not. And it is a fumble. What the hell? And the Chargers get it. Oh. Now it's Melvin Gordon's turn to fumble. And the turnover goes for naught. Oh, Melvin Gordon, what the hell? Dang it. He lost a yard, and then, much like Latavius Murray earlier, he fumbles the ball away. Oh, that sucks. Odds or evens? We'll say Drew Tranquil forces the fumble. And let's see. Sebastian Joseph Day, who forced one earlier, now is on the receiving end of it. Chargers get the ball at their own 13, but man, oh man, Denver had a golden opportunity to cash in on a LA turnover, and as Happy Gilmore, as Adam Sandler once said, "You blew it." I just don't get it. You know, I did say this was a chaotic game, so I guess that was par for the course. But yeah, they blew it all right. They definitely blew it. All right, we still got 13 and a half more minutes of whatever this is, and it's a tie game to boot. So, oh boy, this is just going to get crazier, huh? Yeah. All right. 1st and 10 as we're doing the line buck thing. Kelly is in. He has 9 yards, question mark. He probably does not. He does not. It's a false start. Ugh. 1st and 15. I'll allow the same play. Okay, 1st and 10 from the 42. Denver sees us coming. Nice try. 1st and 10 from the 42. 2 on an end run. Oh, my God. No. Long gain. Oh, here we go. And Eckler just busted out a 50-yard run as he is all the way down to the 8. Oh, man. There we go. Austin Eckler busting out the big run. 50 yards as he goes in the outside and he just runs it. And it's 1st and goal to go at the 8 just like that. Nice. Darnell Parmel. We'll bring in Callie just to relieve him. All right, 1st and goal to go at the 8. 11 on a line buck. Kelly's going the wrong way. He loses a yard. Jeez, nice momentum there. 2nd and goal to go. Okay, now we're bringing Eckler back in. All right, 2nd and goal to go. Yep, they do see it coming. 7 on a line buck. Eckler gets that yard back that Kelly lost, but it doesn't really help. That brings us to a 3rd and 8. See what we got. And that's probably incomplete. Yep, incomplete. Herbert was looking for Keenan Allen. They've just had no luck. So out comes the kicking team, I guess. And Dicker will attempt what should be an easy 25-yarder, but you never know. All right, Dicker from 25. Kick is up and... That's 3 for 12, right? Yeah. Kick is up and... Well, now hold on. Never mind, it is good. All right. So Dicker connects on his 3rd field goal. And just like that, the Chargers are back in the lead by 3 points. So Eckler's 50-yard run doesn't turn into a touchdown, but you know what? We take the field goal when we can, especially at this point of the game. So 23-20. LA leads with 8:15 remaining in this game. This is obviously still anyone's game, but man, oh man. Austin Eckler coming through in a big way with a nice 50-yard run, and then, well, at least Denver's defense got angry and decided to stop him. So good job on both sides, I guess, but this is still anyone's game. So 8:15 remaining. Again, winner goes to the AFC title game. Loser goes to Cancun. or somewhere close by. I don't know. Whatever. You get the idea. Okay, we're starting at the 25. Second down, this gets missed. Now they're doing it. This is a perfect time to call this. Actually, Jude, yeah, let's do it. Second down. 8 on a long. No dice, but the Chargers were also offside, so that was essentially a free play, and it goes for naught. But first down nonetheless. All right, 1st and 10 from the 30. Oh, snap. Well, we'll get to the injury in a minute, but Latavius Murray's going to have himself some yardage. How about 13? All right. So good news, Latavius Murray just busted out a 13-yard run. Bad news, there's this. That is going to take out whoever's at the fullback spot for the rest of the game, essentially. Okay, so Kendall Hilton hitting your gun. You're done. Good, because I want to bring in Eric Saubert in anyways. Okay. All right, Denver is somehow in business. It turns out Latavius Murray decided to see what Austin Eckler did and raised him not one but 2 impressive runs. So here we are, 1st and 10 at the 17. I should note that Kendall Hinton just left with an injury, so that duly noted on that front. So 1st and 10 from the 17. We got 2 tight ends because of it. Saubert is back. So you'll see this Latavius Murray run coming. We're going to have another injury. That's not good. We're also going to have a 4-yard gain. So it'll be 2nd and 6 in just a minute here. However, now it's the Chargers' turn to suffer an injury roll. They play a 3-4, right? Yeah, because I think I know who's going to get hurt. Yep. That's exactly what I thought. So, Michael Davis, I'm sorry, but you're done for this game and the next one. So, another member of the Chargers defense goes down. That's 3 starters they're lacking. Meanwhile, we're going to pick this up with a 2nd and what appears to be 6, right? No, I lied. 2nd and 8? No, 2nd and 6. Okay, it is 2nd and 6. Gotcha, 2nd and 6. Chargers will miss this. 8 on a flat that got missed. So this is going to Murray. And this is going nowhere because it's incomplete. That's nice. That's really nice. All right, 3rd and 6. 3rd and 6 here. Can we make this? I'm going to count that. 9 on a flat. It's going to Sutton. And he catches it, but only gets 5 yards. Oh, they're short a yard. They are short 1 yard, and this is kind of interesting. 4th and 1. We now have a very important decision to make. Do I go for this, or do I kick the field goal to tie it? I'll take the field goal option. Take the points. Take the points. We don't need to overthink this. I know it's Brandon McManus, but even he should be able to make this 25-yarder, right? All right, kick is up. Oh my God, Art just imitated real life. No good. I should have known better than to trust Brandon McManus in the playoffs. Oh, I knew it. I knew something bad was going to happen. Oh. Art imitates real life, ladies and gentlemen. Oh. Okay, duly noted, never trust Brandon McManus in the playoffs. Surely someone will learn that lesson, right? Chargers will get the ball at their own 20 because of that. Ugh. Yep, that just happened. That just happened. All right, that 4th and 1 goes all for naught, and the Chargers will have it with 5.5 remaining. Golden opportunity once again squandered. It's still 23-20. We'll see if the Chargers can drain this clock or maybe do something, or if Denver will have a shot. Oh boy. All right. All right, sure enough, we have made it to the 2-minute warning, and then the Chargers find themselves with a 3rd and 10 here. Very important 3rd and 10. Can they convert here? We'll see. All right, 3rd and 10. They're a couple yards away from Dicker field goal range, but I don't like those odds, just 2 or 3, so we'll see if we can get close. 3rd and 10. 5 and a short. Got it. 12 yards, first down. All right, and we'll address the clock situation in a minute, but it's Michael Williams getting in on the act. You know what? Denver is going to use their first timeout. All right, 1st and 10 here. Six. That is going for 5. So we're up to what appears to be the 22. Denver uses another timeout. That's their first. That's their second, excuse me. 2nd down. 12 on an off tackle. Oh, and Denver just allowed a 5-yard run. First down. Uh-oh. I think that might be the game, but I don't know. Probably not. All right, 1st and 10. Denver's done with their timeouts. First down pretty much guarantees the end of this. 2 through 6, we're at 12. And it's a fumble. And the Broncos recover. Evens. Holy moly, what is going on? Oh no! Are we doing this again? We are. Oh no. We're getting up to the 40, and whoever picked it up fumbles it. And the Chargers recover. What? What? And that's the way the game ends. Holy bleep. Okay. So just to recap what happened, Eckler fumbled the ball away. It was forced by Baron Browning again. And we're going to say Jonathan Cooper picked it up and started the run with it. He got to the 40-yard line. All was going well, and then someone on the Chargers punched that one out. We'll say Justin Herbert himself caught up to him. Actually, no, that doesn't seem realistic. We'll say Mike Williams somehow caught up to him, and Austin Eckler jumped on it to recover his own fumble, which essentially ends the game because Justin Herbert will take 3 knees. There's no timeouts, and I don't know what just happened, but ladies and gentlemen, that is the game. That is the game. I don't know what just happened. 1, 2, 3. Yep. The LA Chargers have advanced on one of the dumbest things I have ever seen, plays I've probably ever seen in my life. Even though, you know what? Y'all can visualize how that just went. So you're telling me both halves just ended with defensive players fumbling balls away? This has to be one of the most chaotic games I think I've ever seen. And it ends with the Chargers winning 23-20. I'm just going to walk away and pretend like nothing just happened. What the hell was that? What the hell was that? What are we doing here? What are we doing? So we end on both halves on defensive fumbles lost. We're all right, folks. Well, I honestly have no words to describe that game other than what the hell. Okay, I mean, oh, who am I kidding? That was awesome. That was 100% awesome. All right, so Chargers win 23-20. Oh, that would have been funny if this game had gone to overtime. It would have been on brand, too. So either one. So how badly did both teams do? Let's see. Herbert was 25 of 40 for 207, a touchdown and 2 picks. That makes sense. Eckler had a 50-yard run, but then got 60 in the remaining carries, and then nearly fumbled the game away. That's nice. Josh Kelly got a rushing TD. Keenan Allen, 6 for 38 and a touchdown catch. Not much doing on the receiving end. Eckler also got 47 yards. I don't know what to say about this other than what the heck is going on? You know what's bad when the offense makes 2 appearances on this list. 4 fumbles in all, 2 recovered by the defense, 2 recovered by the offense, because that totally makes sense. Okay, I don't get it. I really don't, but here we are. As for Russ Wilson and the Broncos, he goes 18 for 31, 197 to TD. He's unfortunately going to be riding to Cancun with everybody else. Murray and Gordon both lost fumbles, but Murray gets the better game, 94 and a TD. Jerry Jeudy, 789 and a touchdown. The Broncos defense just had a whole bunch of laughs too. This guy got 2 turnovers on 1 play and had 3 for the game, so good job. And that's who caused all this right here. If he doesn't miss that kick, none of that would have happened. Okay, so apparently the Green Bay curse is alive and well. So, Brandon McManus, what is wrong with you? First, you caused Green Bay to lose their playoff game in our timeline. Now this. You are terrible. You are a horrible human being. Promptly leave, okay? Leave us alone. I just can't even. You know what? I think we should figure out who these Chargers are facing next. So, let's just get to the part where we show the results from this week. So, show us those wild card results, and hopefully they're a lot less tame. Or a lot more tame. I don't know, one of the two. Oh, come on! Seriously? So if things couldn't get wackier enough, guess what we're doing for the 3rd time this season? Another Chargers-Chiefs game. Only this time, Patrick Mahomes will be in attendance. That was par for the course. That was 100% par for the course. Go figure. You know what? I'm done. I'm done with this episode. So, you know what? Chargers, Chiefs next week. Eagles, Lions, week after. Super Bowl after that. So wait a minute. If my memory serves me correct, we may actually have a shot at the real Super Bowl from this season in our time. You know what? I'm not going to even think about that. Let's just end this before I completely lose it. So, thank you so much for watching whatever that was supposed to be. You know what buttons to hit, and I will see you in the next one. Hopefully. Peace out, y'all. Could have done without all that charging, but no. You know what? I'm just going to blame Brandon McManus. I blame him 100%. See, Green Bay fans, I know how you feel now.